Hi, my name's Nick. I'm an ex-Royal Marines Commando, British military fitness instructor, boot camp instructor, rehab instructor, and a level 3 personal trainer. And today we're going to talk about fitness and hydration. Over my career, I've had the opportunity to work with some of the top people. I used to work at a place where there was a world-renowned dietitian. She was an ex-scientist, and I was able to sit in on many of her lectures where she would discuss what happens to the body when you're dehydrated. And it's such an in-depth field that I'm not going to bore you with all the technicals because they get technical, and the basic principle is the body does not operate efficiently, effectively when it's dehydrated. So it's very similar to when you drink alcohol. The body stops doing the processes it should be doing well because it's dehydrated, and most of us, we're made of water. So once we're dehydrated, the body really doesn't like that at all. When it comes to fitness training, so for example, the body will stop burning fat efficiently as soon as it's dehydrated. And the amount of people that I have trained over the years who are dehydrated when they come to their sessions, I lose count. It's just people forget to drink water. They don't have their little fitness water bottle, which you should always have. So top tip, get yourself a fitness water bottle that is for your fitness. Every single workout, you have that bottle of water, and try and drink that bottle of water during your workout. So over the years, I have had to, whilst training personal training clients, we would assess them for each session, and we would do things like monitor their body fat, where we put little electrodes on their body and it shoots a current through the body to determine how much body fat they have. Body fat is stored dry, relatively dry in the body, and that's what these little electrodes are doing. So if you attach an electrode to the hands and an electrode to the foot, it shoots a current up the body and takes a path of least resistance. So the less fat you have, it can then measure that well. But if you're dehydrated, then it messes up the test, because you're drier than you should be. Your body is drier than it should be, and it gives a false reading on the test. But the tests also show what your hydration levels are, and the amount of times that people's hydration levels were just so low, and you're just like, you would ask them, why have you not been drinking water? And they just say, I forget. So if you're working out and you're putting all the hard work into eating well, you've got your program that you're working hard at, you know what you're doing, you're starting to get results. If you're not hydrated, you're just slowing the process down for yourself. You're not gonna give yourself value for time. Things are gonna take longer, plus you're more likely to get injured. And like I said, it's such an in-depth subject, where I had the benefit of listening to this lady talk about specifically hydration. So being an ex-scientist, she went really deep into the body processes of what it does, your ligaments, your tendons, your muscles, just everything in your body, your organs, how they stop operating efficiently, effectively. So without going into the details, stay hydrated if you want to complement your fitness workouts. You're just doing yourself a disservice by doing something that's really, really easy, and that's to make sure you are hydrated. My advice is always, when you wake up in the morning, drink a pint of water. You can actually get these measuring bottles. Give me 2 secs, I'm going to be back. I didn't have to go far. Because we've got loads of these in our house. So this is one of them. And you get fitness bottles like this, where I have a little kind of gauge throughout the day of how much you should be drinking. So they will make these bottles for the average sort of human being of how much you should drink. And it's a good gauge. So you fill that up to the top at the beginning of the day, and by the end of the day, you want it to be empty. So it's got little motivational things for you. So 7 a.m, good morning, 9 a.m, have a nice day. 11 a.m, remember your goal. 1 p.m, come on. 3 p.m, drink more. 5 p.m, never say never. It's, yeah, whatever. But this is, I think it says exactly how much it is. 3.78 litres or 1 gallon. I would recommend you want to be drinking one of those a day to stay hydrated. Also, when you go to the toilet, you'll notice whether your urine, your wee, what colour it is. In the morning, it will typically be more yellowy and brown. which is why when you go for tests at the doctor, they always ask for the first morning urine sample. During the day, you want your wee to be clear. If it's not, if it's consistently yellow, you're dehydrated. It's a fairly easy gauge, but an easier gauge, well, just as easy gauge is make sure your wee is clear. Use one of those and you can't go wrong. I use these a lot, and often if I have a hectic day, you realize by like 5 p.m, 7 p.m, you've only drank half of this bottle and you know that you should be drinking more. I hope this video helped some people. Please like, please subscribe, leave a comment. I do read all of the comments and I will answer any questions you have. Thank you for watching.